We're just going to go through some information that is important to all skate park users. We'll go through some safety issues, some scooter issues, and some skate park etiquette issues. My name is Sean from Freestyle Now. I'm here with Ben, Thomas, and Kieran Ramsey. We also have coaching sessions around the metropolitan area. If you'd like to check out our website, www.freestylenow.net, Facebook or Instagram, that information's on there. Or just Google Freestyle Now and you'll find us, and we have coaching sessions all over the place on a regular basis. Alright, so first of all, we're just going to quickly talk about some skate park etiquette information that is important to have. So, one of the most important things to be at the skate park and to have at the skate park is what? What should you always wear at the skate park? A helmet is good, yes. There's something more important than a helmet. Yes. Shoes. Shoes are very important. Very important to wear shoes, but something more important than shoes. I would hope everyone would wear clothes at the skate park.
Very funny.
But yes, more important than clothes. Well, actually, probably not. But yes. Anyway, yes. Safety gear is important. Yes. One thing more important than safety gear. A scooter is good to have if you're going to come and ride a scooter. One last. Griffin at the back. He's got one big one happening right now. What is it you have to wear at the skate park? Smile. What do you have to wear at the skate park? A smile, that's right. Okay? Always make sure you pack in your bag a smile. Okay? I personally have a box in my wardrobe of smiles that I bring to the skate park, just for myself. I don't share them though. Right? So make sure you pack your smile. Wear your smile at the skate park. Other than that, helmet, yes. Shoes, yes. Clothes, yes. Right? And elbows and knee pads are elbow pads and knee pads are an option. Everything is good to wear. Safety never takes a holiday. Now when you're at the skate park, there are things that you need to look out for. Now here at the Fremantle Skate Park is a great setting for families to come. Over there's a wonderful playground. This here is not. It is an athlete training facility. Okay? Very vast difference. Alright? Playground, athlete training facility. Can't really confuse the two. They sound completely different. So if you are here and you do see young kids using this here as a playground, sliding down the ramps without using their equipment, you know, just like a 4-year-old sliding around, and the parents are letting them use that as a playground, please feel that you are okay to go up and say to them, it's unsafe for you to use this as a playground because your young one may get hit by a fast-moving athlete. Okay? Kieran here is quite a big fella. He goes really fast. Right? Can you imagine what would happen if he was to collide with Essa? Who do you think is going to get hurt more? And who do you think may have to go to hospital? Okay, so that's what you need to tell the parent of the young one if they're using it as a slide or a playground or they're jumping around, that you really don't want that parent having to take their child to hospital. Any parent doesn't want to do that. That has happened in the past at some places that we've been to. So very important. On the back of that wall over there and over here, there's like a list of things that you can read about the skate park. So please, if you are confronted with a parent saying, don't tell me what my kids can do, you can always point them to that, and it does say that information on there. Okay? Now the other thing is very important for the young ones, they've learnt some stuff here at the skate park, but they will probably forget it, and that's why we've got you here as well so you can listen. My crew was working on proper foot placement, and that is with your back foot at the back and the front foot at the front. Now there can be either toes pointing left or toes pointing right, but that is how we stand on the scooter. Okay? So some of the guys were working on it really well and some of them are still mastering that. It does change the way that you stand, but it actually helps you progress much faster. It's easier to control. We're using your feet and the weight distribution works much better as well. So just working on that, feet placement, toes pointing left or right, it doesn't matter, but back foot at the back and front foot at the front. And that's what we're working on. So if you can help educate your young ones tomorrow, next day, next month, and make sure proper foot placement, they'll actually learn to control the scooter much easier and progress much faster. So, skate park etiquette information. So, when you're on the road, playing around on the freeway, what do you watch out for? Who's playing on the freeway anyway?
No one.
Right. No one picked that up. When you're playing on the freeway, you're watching out for cars, trucks, and motorbikes. Very fast moving, dangerous objects. Here at the skate park, what are some very fast moving, dangerous objects? Scooters, bikes, and skateboards.
And rollerblades.
And rollerblades.
Oh, that one?
Right. So, just like on the road, you need to look.
You don't see me moving around though,
You
no.
need to look what? Fast moving objects, but looking left and right. Alright? So before you are to go on the skate park, make sure you look left and right. Why do we look left and right for? Yes. Yes. Here at the skate park, we look left and right because bicycles, skateboards, and scooters can come from any direction.
And also the riders might fall off and come over.
Alright, so when you're riding at the skate park, and this is information the young ones may not hold on to, and this is more directed at the parents of the young ones. So when you're riding at the skate park, don't stop suddenly or change direction suddenly. Right? You tell me why you shouldn't change direction suddenly. Why do you think? If you're riding like this and you just turn like this, why could that be a hazard? Yes. See this guy here? He's coming right next to you really fast. And if you turn really sharp without notice, guess what's going to happen? He's going to plow straight in through you.
And you have to go to hospital.
And that's right. So if you are going to leave the skate park, make sure you look left and right and move across slowly. Same with stopping. Don't just stop all of a sudden. Alright, because there could be a guy behind you, my size, on a bicycle that's going to run you over. And that information is important for parents to pass on to the young ones, okay? That information, the young ones may not understand that or hold on to that information. As parents and caregivers, that information is important for you to pass on. The other thing is the skate park with hanging over the coping. So when you're at the coping is the metal bit of the ramp. You'll see around the edges of the ramp there's metal. We want everyone to stand about 1 metre away from the coping, right? Which allows everyone to use the ramp. If you are hanging your front wheel over the edge of the coping, no one can use that ramp at all. Alright? And that means bike riders, skateboarders and older scooter riders can't use any of that part of that ramp, and you are then not showing them any respect. If they see that you're standing back from that distance, they know that you are respectful and they will help you get into the ramp easier and more quicker than anyone else. If you're hanging your scooter over the edge, there's likely that some person may use unsavory words and tell you to move out the way. Alright, and we don't want that to happen. Remember, everyone must bring a smile to the skate park, alright? So the other couple of things we'll quickly touch on is scooter. We had some, yep, that one there is good. I'll grab this one. This one here is the Razor scooter. This is how scootering started. Started out with this foldable scooter. Businessmen would take this on the train and ride it to the work wearing their suits. But then someone said, hey, we can do tricks on that and we can do like backflips. So they've moved on from this one to similar ones like this, like what most of us are riding now. Okay? If you are looking to buy a new scooter, these ones here, I'll tell you some of the problems with these. Obviously, the folding bit makes this pretty weak. See how it's moving? The other thing is these handlebars are set quite far back into the user's lap. So when you're on this one, the rider is more leaned back like this, which puts all the weight to the back of the scooter, which makes it harder to control. You'll notice the difference. You'll notice the difference of these on the handlebar placement.
What about this one?
It's still got, thanks man. Now, these scooters are fine to learn on because it's all about learning control, and that's fine. But if you are going to look at getting a new one, something around about this kind of scooter is around, a decent one is around about $350. You can buy them cheaper in department stores, but they are heavier. Okay, so they're a heavier scooter, which makes it a little bit difficult to ride, but it's still probably a bit better than the foldable ones because the design is quite up to date. All right. So the other information is just making sure things are tight, wheels, front and back, and the headset. So come see us after the discussion. But quickly, I'll just run this through. This here clamps the handlebars to the forks, and this clamps it all together. Take that undone, the handlebars come off, and there's a bolt inside here that compresses all this together to make sure these are tight. It's quite simple, it doesn't take much effort, and it works really well. But if you want more information on that, come and see us after the discussion. The other thing we're just going to quickly go is safety. Helmets. Okay, so we are looking for a helmet. We're looking for an uncertified helmet, and there are none here. Alright, so this here is what we call an uncertified helmet. Now you'll notice this here is just a piece of plastic with some sort of foam padding in it, right? So it just doesn't have that much impact resistance. This one here is what they call a certified helmet, which everyone has got, and that's awesome. And they've got like the foam esky kind of thing inside it, right? And you'll notice this one here doesn't have any flex. Okay? These are designed that with impact, the impact is then transferred over a larger area of the helmet. With the uncertified helmet, impact is at this location. With the certified helmet, with the impact here, that is then the energy is transferred over a larger area of the helmet, which then results in less of a headache at the end. Now, a very good important bit to look for is the Bell Helmet Safety Test. You can do that using Google, and they show you the difference between a certified and uncertified helmet. Bell Helmets tested their helmet from their height of 2 meters, and it shows you the impact resistance that helmet takes. Uncertified helmet, they tested from 1 meter only. If they tested the uncertified helmet from 2 meters, it would have broken their equipment. And it just goes to show the difference of how the helmets are. So if you are getting a new helmet, make sure you look for the certified style helmet rather than the uncertified. But also remember that any helmet is better than a hat. Right, Kieran, have I covered everything? Ben, have I covered everything?
Yep.
Alright, so again, we have coaching sessions around the way. Check out our website, Freestyle Now. We have coaching sessions all over the place. We're here today, thanks very much to the City of Fremantle. So my name is Sean Jarvis with Kieran Ramsey and Ben Thomas. And well, thank you very much. We'll see you again soon.